Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Minecrafting Things. In this episode, we've got some silverfish stuff to look at. And it's been a while. It's been a while since my last video. Been almost 2 weeks, and I know I promised to get out a video every week, but I've had some delays. I've been playing some other games, and I'm back now though. I'm back into the full swing of things. Just so you know where we are, we're at our end portal. This is our end portal here. And we're right next to our silverfish spawner. If you remember back when we were defeating the ender dragon in that episode, I told you that I'm not going to destroy this spawner because I'm going to do something with it eventually. This is what I'm doing with it. I've got the this light switch on at the moment so no silverfish can spawn. But this is basically a silverfish spawner, and I've linked it up into this smoothstone generator. This is just a generator that produces smoothstone on this bud switch. So every time this block gets updated, yep, see, it creates a new piece of smoothstone and feeds into here. Now, when the silverfish get led into this stream, they're going to one by one climb into this minecart, and then they're going to jump into this block, because silverfish can jump into any stone brick, smoothstone or cobblestone block. They can jump into any of them, and once they do, they'll be pushed along. And I want to quickly just jump into creative mode, and I can show you some of the prototypes I was working on before I got this to work at the way I wanted it to. Hey guys, welcome back, and now that we're in creative mode, we can finally have a look at these 3 extremely brave astronaut villagers. They are about to brave the deep space. I bid you farewell. Countdown in 3 seconds. Farewell, brave astronaut... Anyway guys, this is the design I ended up going with for my silverfish design. Basically how it works is, once a silverfish gets dropped into here, if he enters the smoothstone block, it'll trigger a response. Can you see that? And it's making new cobblestone every time. So the more silverfish that come in, as soon as they drop, they find this smoothstone block and they enter it. Now all of these blocks are their silverfish blocks. So the silverfish get stored inside them, and that's the kind of storage that I've been using for this new XP farm. Anyway, we'll look more into this in the next episode. For now, let's just go back and look at some other things that I've been working on. Hey guys, welcome back. I thought I'd show you what we did with the nether star that we got in the last episode. I put it down here. Let's just make sure I've got feather falling on. I do. I'll go down and show you. Now the reason I've got it all the way down here, oh god, I'm starting to run really low on health, is because of this, haste. Haste makes you dig faster. I think most of you know that by now. It's been out for a while. But basically, I've got this strip mine down here, and so now when I start to dig it out, I'll be able to dig out a lot faster. I don't know if it makes like that big of a noticeable difference, but I'm willing to try it out. I don't want to just take what other people have been saying. I'm going to definitely try it out myself. Let me just climb this ladder and get back to the surface, and I'm going to show you why I've been eating cookies, because some of you have probably been wondering, because they're so rubbish. So basically, this is where I've been getting my cookies from. It's the Cookie Monster, and before making this, I didn't realize just how shit cookies really are. I had no idea. But basically, it's a cocoa bean and wheat farm in sort of like one little area, and that gave me the ability to make as many cookies as I want. But I might actually show you, I think we've already seen this in a previous episode, but I might show you this. This is a pretty cool wheat farm. I'm just going to close that off so the light levels don't get affected. But I'm going to steal a seed from here because I don't have one. I'll show you how this works. I'll go real slow at first. But when I place my seed down, it causes this dispenser to give me bone meal. And when I plant the bone meal on this, the lamp above it will destroy it, giving me the wheat. And then this dispenser at the same time gives me another seed. So technically, I can just hold in my right mouse button, not having to do anything at all. All I have to do is just hold in the right mouse button, and the dispensers will do all the work for me, giving me as much wheat as I want. So at the moment, I'm not doing anything except holding in the right mouse button. And as fast as you want, it gives you a lot of wheat. So that's basically the wheat section of it. Then you just hit that, walk up and collect your shit. I like to put my seeds back in afterwards, but I'm starting to run out of bone meal, so I'm just going to definitely have to go get more of that. And this, I think you guys have already seen this, how this works. Basically, this is just, there's a piston underneath here, and then there's a smart piston on top. So basically, it shoots up and shoots down. It basically shakes the tree. So let's have a look. Basically, it just shakes the tree up and down, and then I can get all my cocoa beans. So if we come back out here to our crafting table, then we can use our cocoa beans. Oh, we needed a lot more wheat, I didn't realise. And then we can make cookies. So that's why I've been eating cookies lately. I've never tried them before. And I guess that's the reason I knew nothing about them. No one ever uses them because they're absolutely rubbish. They only give you one bit of hunger back, and that's about it. Other than that, they're pretty much worthless. Actually, speaking of food, I wasn't going to show you guys this, but I might as well because 1.4 is out, and I like to have a look at some of the new features. So let's really quickly just go have a look at some of the other stuff that I've been building. Now on the way there, I decided I'd stop and show you guys this. I'm going to have to demolish this. While this worked really well for a long time, as you all know, this exploit just does not work anymore. You cannot just trade unlimited times with villagers, so I'm just going to kill these guys and bring this whole thing down. But look at how many emeralds I got. I still had a lot more paper to use, but by the time I wanted to use this paper, I'd already upgraded to the 1.4, and I couldn't use this anymore, so I might as well get rid of this paper. I'm probably not going to get rid of my wheat farm just because, it's too much effort and, it doesn't look that bad. I'm just going to leave this here. But I'm just going to save these. I'm not going to trade with them or waste them in any way. I'm going to save those emeralds because I have a feeling that, eventually in a later update, they're going to be worth something. Like, other than trading, they're going to actually be, able to do something that might be part of a craftable item. So I'm going to save them in case they become really valuable later. Anyway, this is what I was talking about with my food. This was in my very first episode. My very first episode of this series, Let's Build a City, Let's Play. But it was only half the size. I've doubled it in size now because not only can you grow wheat these days, but now you can also grow potatoes and carrots. So let's just quickly jump down. So now you can grow potatoes and carrots as well as wheat. So basically, I've doubled the size of my farm. I was just going to replace it, but I don't know. I don't know how effective carrots are. I've heard and I've experimented, and yeah, if you cook potatoes, they're more worthwhile than wheat is, or bread rather. So if you're looking for a good food, what you want is definitely you want potatoes over wheat because it's definitely more worthwhile. And I might as well show you guys how this works. Unfortunately, the downside to something as big as this is the replanting, and I hate replanting this. It is a nightmare trying to replant all this. But nevertheless, I'm going to show you how it works. Basically, this just keeps splitting in two in this complicated system of tunnels down here, and it comes out in these two holes 8 times, so 8 different holes. So it'll split 3 different times, and let's just show you guys. Here it comes out, and then it travels all the way down to the end, and that does it on all 4 sides. I don't know if you can see on all 4 sides, but basically it all runs them into the same channel. So this channel all goes down here, this channel all goes down here, and it plops it all into the same square right here. And by the looks of things, it's getting caught in the ladder. Oh, maybe not, maybe that's just lag. But I'll just show you my inventory first. As you can see, I got 1 bit of wheat. That was from when we were making the cookies earlier. But other than that, let's see how many I get, because I know there's going to be a shit ton of food down there. It's still all flowing in. I might just fast forward just a little bit. Okay, let's go down and see how much food I get. Whoa! So I got a shit ton of seeds. Oh, carrots, potatoes, the lot. Yeah, this is a really good farm. You get a lot of shit. Basically, 1 haul from this is enough food for a very long time. The downside is, like I already said, I've got to replant all that, and it takes a shitload of time. We've got one more thing to do anyway before this episode wraps up, so let's go do that first. Right guys, welcome back down to this part, because I've been working on something else really quickly just before we end the episode. here's my Silverfish Generator again. I've realized that this had nowhere to go. Basically, I was just leading it into this wall, but I've actually got it going somewhere now, so let's have a look at that real quick. Basically, it gets sent to this smart piston. The smart piston sends it to this row of smart pistons, and then this row of smart pistons sends it to this. Once all of these are covered by a silverfish block, they'll all push down, and eventually I'll get a giant cube of silverfish blocks. And basically this is how I'm going to create a storage room. So this is going to be my storage room for XP, and it's going to allow me to get to level 30 just whenever I want. Like I can come here at any time and then just start hitting these silverfish, and they'll start breaking out of the blocks themselves to try and, you know, defend their other silverfish. I've covered the majority of this area in wood now, and the reason for that, including even these first steps here, is that they can't enter wood. If I just let them drop onto like the stone surroundings, they'll just all disappear inside the blocks, and that's not what I want. Unless I was using it for digging, because silverfish, if you let them all go inside blocks and then get them all out again, they can be effective for digging, but they're just too hard to get what you want to do most of the time. So I'm just going to have them land in this sort of arena thing, and then I can just get unlimited experience using splash potions of damage and stuff like that. So I'd like to show you, but it'd take a hell of a long time for this all to get set up and work. So I'm probably going to save that for the next episode. And if you want to see the next episode, make sure you do subscribe. Thank you so much for all the support in the latest videos. Really quickly, my last video was a zombies video, and I know this is a Minecraft channel, and I still managed to get almost 4,000 views, and that's huge for a channel of my size, especially one based on Minecraft. So I cannot thank you guys enough for the support in the latest videos. It's just incredible. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry it wasn't a really adventurous one and we didn't do that much stuff, but you know, I've been out of Minecraft as I said earlier, and I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. So in the next episode we'll definitely be doing some more crazy stuff. I've got some pretty cool invention ideas that I'm going to be trying out as well, so make sure you don't miss that by hitting the subscribe button up top. And as always, thanks for watching. See you guys.